Fashion usually brings to mind clothing, art, or popular culture. Styles appear, dominate for a time, and then gradually fade away. But fashion exists in another unexpected place: academia. Ideas, theories, and intellectual frameworks can suddenly become extremely popular within scholarly communities. For a time, everyone cites the same thinkers, uses the same terminology, and frames problems in the same way. Then years later, those ideas may quietly disappear from the center of academic discussion. Why does this happen? How can intellectual trends rise and fall in communities devoted to rational inquiry? Welcome to another oddity of academic life, academic fashion. Academic disciplines are communities. Scholars read each other's work, attend conferences, and participate in shared debates. Within these communities, certain ideas sometimes capture widespread attention. A new theory may offer a powerful explanatory framework, a new method of analysis, or a radical critique of existing assumptions. When this happens, the idea can spread rapidly. Graduate students begin writing dissertations using the new framework. Journals publish articles building upon the theory. Soon the concept becomes a central reference point within the field. One famous example is structuralism, a movement that became highly influential in the mid-20th century. Structuralist thinkers argued that many aspects of human culture could be understood through underlying structures. A major figure in this movement was Claude Lévi-Strauss, who applied structural analysis to anthropology. Structuralist ideas also influenced linguistics through Ferdinand de Saussure, who emphasized the structural relationships within language. For several decades, structuralism shaped research across multiple disciplines, but intellectual trends rarely last forever. Eventually, critics began challenging structuralist ideas. They argued that rigid structures could not fully explain the complexity and instability of meaning. This critique helped produce another intellectual movement, post-structuralism. Thinkers such as Michel Foucault and Jacques Derrida questioned the stability of knowledge, language, and social systems. Their work introduced new concepts and methods that rapidly spread across philosophy, literary theory, and cultural studies. For many scholars in the late 20th century, post-structuralism became the dominant intellectual framework. Several factors contribute to the spread of intellectual trends. Conceptual innovation. A theory may provide tools that help scholars analyze problems in new ways. When a framework proves useful, it can quickly gain influence. Institutional networks. Universities, conferences, and journals help circulate ideas. When influential scholars promote a theory, it can spread rapidly through academic networks. Generational change. Graduate students often adopt emerging theories as part of their intellectual identity. As these students become professors, the ideas they embrace may shape the discipline. Cultural context. Academic ideas do not exist in isolation. They often reflect broader cultural and historical development. New social and political questions can make certain theoretical frameworks particularly appealing. While academic trends can stimulate new research, they also carry risks. When a theory becomes extremely fashionable, scholars may feel pressure to adopt it, even if it does not perfectly fit their research. Certain questions may become popular while others are neglected. In extreme cases, entire disciplines may converge on a single intellectual framework. This can limit diversity of thought. Ideas outside the dominant paradigm may struggle to gain attention. Over time, academic fashions tend to follow a familiar pattern. Innovation, a new theory emerges and attracts attention. Expansion, scholars apply the framework across many topics. Dominance, the theory becomes widely accepted within the field. Criticism, new thinkers begin questioning its assumptions. Transformation, a new framework replaces or modifies the old one. This cycle reflects the evolving nature of intellectual life. Knowledge does not remain static. It develops through constant debate, critique, and reinterpretation. The existence of academic trends raises an interesting philosophical question. Do these intellectual fashions represent genuine progress, or are they simply shifts in scholarly taste? In reality, the answer may involve both. New theories often reveal important insights, but the popularity of a theory can also be influenced by social and institutional factors. Recognizing this complexity helps scholars approach intellectual trends with both curiosity and critical awareness. Academic disciplines aim to pursue truth through evidence and argument, yet they are also communities shaped by culture, history, and human psychology. Ideas rise to prominence, attract followers, and eventually face criticism from new generations of thinkers. This cycle of intellectual fashion is not necessarily a flaw. In many cases, it is part of the dynamic process through which knowledge evolves. New ideas challenge old ones, debates reshape disciplines, and the intellectual landscape continues to change. In academia, as in culture, fashion may come and go, but the search for understanding continues. In the next episode of Oddities in Academia, we explore the strangest tradition of scholarly writing, the elaborate world of footnotes, citations, and the hidden conversations that take place at the bottom of the page.